I'm Sensei Alex Kakuyo, regular contributor for Buddhistdoor Global, and I'd like to welcome you to this episode of The Ordinary Buddhist. The title of today's talk is Generosity at Family Gatherings. But before we get into that, I'll remind you to subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you'll be notified when I post talks in the future. Also, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, that'd be great too. Now, as we enter the summer months, there are a lot of things on our minds. Family vacations to the beach or to the mountain, family gatherings with friends and loved ones, and of course, holidays and the meals that go along with those holidays. However, there's something else that should be on our minds as well, and that should be generosity and the opportunity to practice generosity in daily life. Generosity is an important teaching in Buddhist practice. So important, in fact, that it's listed as one of the 6 paramitas, or 6 perfections of the training. And how we can practice generosity at family gatherings can be a bit of a conundrum, but there are 2 simple ways that I'll share with you today. The first would be bringing food to family gatherings. Now, oftentimes when we talk about events that food's going to be at a potluck, let's say, we're focused on what we can get. Maybe we're interested in our aunt's deviled eggs or grandma's sweet potato pie. And that's all fine and good. We're meant to enjoy ourselves at these events, but if we can bring something as well, this act of generosity can help in many ways. First off, we're alleviating the suffering of hunger for both ourselves, our families, and our neighbors. We're also giving a little piece of ourselves, the time, the energy, the expertise that was required to either A, create a meal from scratch, or B, purchase it from the store. And we're building a bond with our loved ones by sharing this food with them. So the relationship becomes reciprocal and not just one way. The other way we can practice generosity is by choosing to not be the first in line when it's time to go up for food. It's not always something that happens, but occasionally there can be a little bit of jostling as people try to get to the front to get their favorite foods. But if we choose as Buddhists to let others go first, to let them be the first in line, to maybe get the choicest portion of the pie or the deviled eggs or the collard greens, we limit the opportunity for conflict and we set a good example not just for ourselves, but for everyone else involved. In this way, by bringing food to events and by choosing to not be the first in line, we can practice the paramita of generosity every time we go out into the world and at all of our holiday events over the summer. Amitabha.